This meditation is called Into the Snow. First and foremost, I want you to get yourselves nice and comfortable. You don't want to be tense or feeling tense at all. And I want you to visualize golden roots going from the soles of your feet. See them pushing through the soil in the earth and wrapping around the crystals in the earth to ground you and to allow the crystal energy to come back up the roots, back into your feet, your legs, into your body, and start a healing within you from the earth's energy. And at the same time, I want you to visualize your crown chakra opening up like a beautiful purple lotus flower, and a column of pure white universal light pouring into your crown chakra and traveling into your body, filling your entire body full of beautiful energetic light, pushing out any old energy that's no longer needed, and meeting the earth energy midway, preparing you for your meditation. And now I want you to visualize yourself opening a door. Doesn't matter where the door is, it can be in the middle of nowhere, but there's a door in front of you and I want you to open it. And the minute you open it, you see a blinding white light. And for a moment, you have to let your eyes adjust. Then you realize that in front of you is a vast, beautiful, snowy landscape just waiting for you to step into it. And even though it's snow, I want you to step into it with nothing on your feet, because I want you to really make a contact with the earth. And because you're in your spiritual form, you won't feel the cold. So I want you to start stepping into the snow, and you'll feel that distinctive crunchy texture underneath your feet. It makes a noise a bit like pushing a spoon into custard powder. A squeaking, crunching noise. And I want you to start walking across the snowy landscape. You're actually in the Arctic. And as you're walking along, just breathing in that beautiful, clean air, you get a sense that somebody is with you, or something is with you. And you look down and to your side you see an enormous white wolf, a really beautiful, powerful creature. But you're not afraid because it's a loving creature, and it looks up at you with its beautiful blue eyes and makes a connection with you straight away. The wolf is there to help you, to guide you, and to keep you in contact with all of his energy. So together, the two of you walk onwards into the snow. You can see the sunlight glinting on the top crystals of the snow. It's quite beautiful. And as you make your way crunching through the snow, up ahead of you, you see a shimmering light. It's a beautiful multicolored light. And I want you to make your way towards it. And the closer you get to the multicolored light, you see that it's in the form of a big circle. But as you approach it, one part of the circle opens up so that you can step inside. And in the center of the circle, there's a huge fire burning, and the flames in the fire are blue. And suddenly, as you're looking at the fire, you notice near to it a chair appears, and that's for you to sit down. So I want you to go and sit in the chair next to the fire, and the wolf joins you and just sits next to you. And every now and again, you might like to stroke the wolf's head. He likes a bit of affection. But once you're sitting comfortably next to the fire, you see next to you a basket full of little pieces of folded paper. And what I want you to do, I want you to sit and think for a moment, one by one, of each thing that you want to get rid of in your life, things that might be worrying you. Could be, for instance, worrying about money. So with each thought, I want you to pick up a piece of the folded paper and put that thought into it. Say something like, I'm fed up with having to worry about not having enough money. And then you just squeeze the piece of paper closed and throw it into the flames and watch it burn. And that's your worry disappearing. And you won't have worries anymore to do with financial matters. Things will improve and you'll have enough money to do what you want to do. That's the way this meditation works. So I'm going to leave you for a couple of minutes while you think of all the things you want to get rid of, one by one, and with each piece of paper just throw it into the flames and watch it burn. And now that you've done that, I want you to think about all the things in your life that you want to change, all the things that you want to happen in your life. For instance, I want a job that makes me happy, or I want perfect health. And then once again, take a piece of paper, put that thought in the paper, throw it into the flames, and you'll be amazed because instead of just burning, it changes into a blue butterfly. And you see the blue butterfly flying up into the flames, up until the flames can reach no higher. The butterfly continues, and it goes into the blue sky, and it goes out into the universe and takes your wish with it. And it will do that with each wish that you put into the flames. So I'm going to leave you for a moment to do that. And now, having done that, the flames and the fire suddenly take on a humanoid form. And from out of the flames comes a beautiful blue angel, Archangel Michael. He steps out of the flames and stands before you with his wonderful wings outstretched. And Archangel Michael just wants to give you a taste of what it's like to fly up into the sky. So he takes your hands in his, and you'll feel wings growing out of your back, mighty, powerful wings. And instantly you know how to use those wings. You know how to make them flutter, move, flex. And so as the wolf sits and watches you, Archangel Michael guides you up into the sky, and then he lets go of your hands. And you realize that you know how to fly. And for a couple of minutes, he lets you just fly around the sky, and he's with you. And he's just marveling at the sight on your face as you're enjoying yourself flying through the sky. It's as though you've been flying forever. You know exactly what to do. You swoop down low, right down over the top of the wolf. And the wolf even runs along trying to keep up with you. And then I want you to land very slowly. As you come back down to land onto the snowy landscape, your wings disappear and Archangel Michael stands in front of you. And he whispers something in your ear. I don't know what he's going to whisper into your ear. That's between you and Archangel Michael. but listen carefully because it will have some meaning to you. And then Archangel Michael presses a piece of paper into your hand, and on that piece of paper is a number. And I want you to open your hand and look at that number. It's the first number that comes to mind. And then perhaps look that number up in an angel number book, or you can look online to see what the meaning is. But it will have meaning for you. And then Archangel Michael puts a silver chain around your neck, and on that silver chain is a piece of lapis lazuli that links you to Archangel Michael every time you touch it. So know that it's there spiritually around your neck. And now, having done that, Archangel Michael bows to you and he starts to step away. And with each step away from you, he begins to fade until you're on your own again, apart from the wolf, of course. And now, as you look down next to your seat, there's some pieces of meat for the wolf. That's the wolf's treat, so I want you to just feed the wolf the pieces of meat. So give the wolf his treat for being there with you and being your guide. And then when you're ready, I want you to start walking back across the snow. You can see your footprints from earlier. And now all around you is the beautiful aurora borealis. And the colours seem to come right down to the surface of the snow. And it's oh so magical. And as you and the wolf walk along in the snowy landscape, those colours are reflected in the snow. And then you come to the place where you started your journey. So I want you to just thank the wolf for being with you. And the wolf looks up at you as if to say, you're most welcome. And then the wolf starts to move away from you until he becomes invisible. And you're on your own again. And now when you're ready, I want you to bring your consciousness back to the room you're in. Take a couple of deep breaths and be prepared for whatever the day brings to you. Namaste.